Hey y'all, we're gonna get us a reading for the sign of Pisces. As you know, I've already began my pre-shuffle before I press the record button. So I'm gonna cut this deck and I'm gonna shuffle this deck. Then we're gonna get into it with the main energy for the sign of Pisces. Now, bottom of the deck, we got 10 toes down. Intentional misuse. So, I'm feeling like somebody may have tried to intentionally misuse. It's something against you. It may be some type of information that they knew about you, or something that you may have done, or it's something that somebody knows about you, some type of private information. And they tried to use that in order to control you or something like that. Like in order to gain some type of authority. But it's given that you stood 10 toes down in the situation, you know. You did what you did. You said what you said. It is what it is type thing. And it ended some type of intentional misuse that somebody was doing. Like somebody was intentionally misusing something. You got laughing in the reverse, first card out. So something ain't funny no more. It's giving somebody feeling insecure. They happen to deal with some type of raw emotions. In the past, they thought this shit was funny. But it ain't funny. Because you in this all is well energy, Pisces. Empress energy is something about you being very abundant, very nurturing, prosperous. On the come up with this development. Look. And you have great investment in the reverse. So somebody may have seen you in the past as not being a good investment when it came to some type of partnership or some type of lover's dynamic. It's given that you are thankful because shit, you now see that this person was no great investment either. It was actually a horrible investment. They were a horrible investment, you know, and that's the reality of it. So shit, hey. I'll say, oh, but God. So we have some type of divine intervention when it comes to the vitality, the warmth of a situation. You have childhood in the reverse. So somebody was not taught the way that they are. You know what I mean? It's something with, you know, their upbringing, the experiences that they had. You have an entity attachment removed, but it came out kind of funny. So it's giving me that this person that you were connected to, you know, again, that ended up being a bad investment. They had some type of entity or negative energy attached to them, which will cause towers, is what I'm hearing. And you have a Cancer that's in reverse and change. Or even again, this Cancer being some type of 4th house energy, it was going to cause some type of change to somebody's stability. Or it may have caused some type of change to your stability. Maybe you noticed that you lack direction or you suffer from delays, you know, when somebody was tied to you or you were with this person or something like that, you know. So again, with the throwing off the stability, you have working. So somebody is not laughing. They doing the opposite of laughing. They crying. This may have had something to do with what they was working on. Something being balanced out with what they was working on. Somebody was supposed to be sensible about some type of actions that they were taking. And look, you got spiritual contract in the reverse. So it gives me that there was a breaking to a spiritual contract. It may have been some type of spiritual union or partnership. The contract ended or was broken. Whatever spiritual ties that you had to this person, and you began to view them for who they were. You have a roller coaster. So it was some type of up and down patterns that somebody had. A certain type of way of doing something. It's something with you noticing the cycles, you noticing the patterns of what somebody was doing. Give me more with this roller coaster. And you have stop. Hey. So you asked them to let you out, like Trey told Doughboy to let him out. Dog, let me out. You got out the car, baby. It's given that you gain some type of structure, or you gain some type of stability, some type of power or control again you know, like strong leadership skills from this experience or something like that. You have showing love in the reverse. So somebody was not showing you love. They weren't showing you love. They had you on this roller coaster ride, zipping you through the wind, fucking your hair up. I said I was going to stop cussing. Okay, yeah. But it's given that you gained a new perspective about this situation or this person and decided to let it go, release it. You started to view things differently than how you had ever viewed them before. You have a Taurus. So this might have something to do with the Taurus, or this could be second house energy dealing with your possessions, the different things that you own. And again, poverty loss. So that's what I'm saying. You were getting farther and farther away from yourself, away from the way that you were taught, away from your teachings, your upbringing, the more and more that you was connected to this person. Look, money in the reverse. Is something with your money lacking? Or your abundance, your manifestations not getting through. You have to go internal. You were lacking direction, like on a soul level. It's something with not really knowing what to believe in. But again, with the keeping the faith, Pisces, with this all is well energy, because it's still knowing who you are on an internal note. Yeah, calling back your energy. That's what pissed them off. When you call back your energy. So all is well. Call back your energy and working. It's some type of work that you did to balance this out. Some type of healing energy that you did. Maybe you cut some type of cords or some type of ties or something like that. Either way it goes, like, you release, you know, the negative binds that you had connected to you and call back the energy that belongs to you. You did some type of soul searching, or you did some type of truth seeking on an internal level. You have dreams. So it's something that got balanced out with your dreams, or some type of thoughts or illusions. It's something, again, though, with your dreams and the spiritual contract in the reverse. Maybe you broke a spiritual contract in your dreams. Or you had some type of dreams about being in court or spiritual court with somebody or something like that. It's something with being judged. And again, this breaking of this contract. Look, what did I say? Being judged. You got watching, all eyes on you. I could see you on the stand. Like it's something with you pleading your case. Somebody tried to lie with this falsified altar. They tried to lie about some type of actions that you took when it came to, like, your energy, your spiritual energy. Someone may have said that you were doing some type of spell work to receive rank, or you were doing something to manipulate the energy, like that you actually weren't healing. So again, with this watching you, like somebody was really paying attention to you. It's giving third party energy is what I'm hearing with this roller coaster ride that was going on with your abundance, your manifestations, your ability to create. And again, it was something that was fake that had to stop. It had to come to an end. 44 may be significant, or this has something to do with the Emperor energy. Give me more with this falsified. What was, oh, you have baby. So somebody may have lied about a baby. Falsified altar. Forged. Like they continuously, somebody continuously did something, like, and watched you, like lied about something or altered something and kept their eyes on you the whole time. It's like they were trying to see if you were figuring out if you were aware of something. And with this baby energy, somebody is not, like, somebody wasn't showing love when it came to something that needed to be nurtured, something that needed to be taken care of. Give me more on this baby energy. You have fall, Taurus. So a baby might be born around the fall or something like that. It's something with a sacrifice. I'm hearing sacrifice, something with a baby. Or it might actually be somebody's innocence, like an innocent energy, a pure energy. You know what I mean? A naive energy. But you have a baby. around fall with this Taurus energy, these possessions. What's going on with this baby? Give me more on this baby energy. You have strong-willed when it comes to poverty and loss. So somebody shows some type of resilience, even though they were in lack. It's something with the way that they were taught, the way that they were brought up. It's like you know how to survive with the minimum or something like that. You have honest. Look, with this money in the reverse. So it's something about somebody being honest about them not being able to manifest, or somebody, you know, being truthful with this healing. So your honesty depended on your money, your abundance. It's something with you being honest with yourself, being honest with others, just being honest in lightening your load. Like it's something about the way you feel in the inside when you lie. So with you being honest, you can go past all those feelings off top. You know, there's no guilt, there's no sorrow, there's no pain. It ain't none of that, because you ain't doing none of that, you know. So yeah, you have to show some type of resilience. And what's this bad investment? Be honest about this bad investment. It was what it was. What's this bad investment with this separation? Damn. You have master level experience, right? So when it comes to you calling back your energy, it's like you're a master at this. You know how to collect the things that belong to you, is what I'm hearing. Something might be going on at work too, though. It's something which you having to call back your energy in all aspects of life. Because you have some type of cult energy somebody was committed to. You may have seen somebody doing something in your dreams. Seen people gathering or something like that. It's something about people taking action. And again, with this spiritual contract, they was going that they broke a contract. They did something. Somebody may have even been invasive in your dreams, but you have commitment when it comes to this watching you. So someone may have even tapped in and used some type of cult energy or something like that to watch you. It may have been some type of astral projection or something like that. Yeah, somebody wanted you to be like on rocky. It's something about rocky grounds. Give me more with this commitment. Look, intentional misuse. So they lied about you doing something. I just said that, the spell work, that you intentionally misused something. It's because they wanted you to stop, or they wanted to cause some type of delays or distractions. What is this? And they were committed to this energy, committed to misusing, misdirecting. It has a lot to do with manipulating. Like somebody was trying to end something, intentionally end something that was good for you, though, or something like that. It's like something that would help you. You got sun in the reverse when it comes to this baby. So this baby might have something to do with the daughter. It's a cycle or something open with a baby. Might be a little girl or something like that. But again, with this not showing love, somebody is not nurturing this child. I swear I'm getting somebody lying about a baby. You got healthy friendship around fall with a Taurus. So it's something about you getting along. You know what I mean? Like with this new perspective, you finding some type of peace within this surrender. And again, things being balanced out when it comes to your intuition, the knowledge that you have. It's something about some gifts, like a sacred gift. Look, high rank. That's what I'm saying. With this healthy friendship, is really giving me like a friendship with yourself. I'm not sure if this Taurus is an actual person, or again, if it's second house energy, your possessions. Something that your ancestors are passing down to you. But again, in order to have this high rank, like this enlightenment, this position, it's something you have to show some type of resilience. Like you have to be strong-willed, even in lack. And you have high priestess energy. Look. Somebody went internal and tapped into their high priestess energy. Your intuition, your spirituality, something about you, again, being very tapped in, the inner knowing, inner guidance. You balance that out with honesty and divine intervention. Look, guarded, inner peace. Your inner peace was guarded. God kept you safe. Master level inner peace. Hey, when it comes to you calling your energy back, like, it's giving me that with this working card down here, like that you had been patient with a person or a situation. Now, when they was in this laughing energy, not taking something serious, however it go, and they felt like all is well, you know, they felt like they had made a great investment, because they could never see a time where they would be in a position like the position that they in right now, but to die, god damn it, you know. And again, it's something with when you called your energy back, you being at peace because you know that it was time. You know that it was time. And it's something with you being guarded when it comes to this cult energy and them invading your dreams. Somebody was not able to get you to stay in a spiritual contract or get you to sign a spiritual contract. Look, you have it exposed. It was some type of commitment or some type of ties that was open. Something was unprotected when it came to them watching you. So it's given that somebody didn't have the clearance that they needed to be invading in your space the way that they needed to with this close of contract. You have listening around spring. So it's something with, you know, something being exposed with who a person was influenced by, or what was influencing a person to put themselves in this position of, you know, intentionally doing things that they know that they should not have done. Is my thing. That's my thing. Like, they knew that they were lying, all of that. You got springtime with this sun energy, or this daughter energy. So a child might be being birthed during the spring, or something is happening during the spring. It's like sudden change. Something is changing all of a sudden. You have specific communication. So when it comes to this healthy friendship, we speaking about something specific, clearly defined. It's giving me a specific person. And again, there's some type of communication taking place when it comes to this high rank energy, this partnership. So yeah, no matter who a person teamed up with, they weren't going to be able to get these communications that they was looking for. It's something about your gifts, your intuition, the way that you speak to you, that inner voice, like on a soul level. Somebody wanted your messages, like that let me know that your shit got, like, you gotta be top tier. You gotta be top tier, baby. You must get ideas just falling out the sky or something like that, because somebody like wants your mind. Look, a relationship, a marriage, is some type of commitment with a high priest, high priestess. Yeah, okay. Okay. So it seems like it's some type of relationship, a high rank relationship or something like that on the horizon, Pisces. You just have to show some type of resilience and be honest. Stop sugarcoating is what I'm getting. You have to lay all that to the side. Be honest unapologetically. You know, why are you feeling a certain type of way about the truth? Why are you feeling bad about telling the truth type shit? You had to, you know what I mean? Last winter, you had to check that in so that you can have your inner peace. It's something about a year ago, like things being different, something about the cycles, because I'm not even getting like last year, like 2024. I'm getting like 2023, 2024, like you was reboosting. 2025, you coming out like the Belly Button song, like you out here, you know what I mean? Like, it's different. I don't know. It's some type of, you release some type of toxic energy or negative energy, again, so that you could properly move forward. Look, you have easily influenced when it comes to this guarded energy. So there may have been an emperor who was easily influenced to take some type of action in which you're guarded. You got culprit when it comes to this being exposed. So the reason why something happened is being brought to the forefront. The reason why something ended. Yeah, something is being uncovered when it comes to this commitment and who's really watching you. What's going on with this culprit energy? Pisces, your energy is something about you listening, Pisces, or this could be 12th house energy. You know, 12th house deal with your spirituality and also hidden enemies. Pisces, listening, intentional misuse, falsify. So it's like somebody even listened to you say something and then lied about what you said. You have return to sender, sold, soul, mature. Yeah. So a Pisces may have done some type of return to sender, or a return to sender may have been done to a Pisces, sent back to a Pisces. Either way it goes, you know, somebody was taught to not open up mail that was not addressed to them. In this spring, like, you know what I mean, somebody getting hit back with their own energy. It's a return to sender happening. Somebody's child might actually be involved in this or something like that. It's something, it's something with that child energy. And again, with the soul. And you have specific next to that, clearly identified. Like, somebody was taught, or they were, something with somebody learning or being told something that they were supposed to do specific when it comes to this healthy friendship. And with the soul energy, like somebody sold their self for cheap. Somebody did not listen. It's like that return to sender. It's kind of like somebody was trying to make a sacrifice, got the sacrifice got it backfired, and then they ended up being the sacrifice type energy. You have mature communication when it comes to this high rank. Like moving forward, somebody want to speak like an adult. They want to talk like an adult. It's some type of conversation or message somebody wants to send. This person may be taking the authority to move forward or step out of their comfort zone or something like that. And then I double back over when I look back up here. It's like, ain't no stepping out of this comfort zone. Shit, if you already done sold your soul, right, we got help needed. Shit. Completion in the reverse. Something is not completed. And a person needs your help, or they need another person's help when it comes to this partnership. It's given that they don't have the energy level, or they don't have, you know, what they need in order to work off the debt that they have accumulated for themselves. So it's like they're fearful of what they have to pay. They're having some type of delays when it comes to a relationship or a marriage with a high priestess. Somebody is not connecting with the right energy. And with this entity attachment removed, it's something about them needing help, or somebody needed help. They thought you needed help. This person might need help now. Yeah, you have honest. Look, 10 toes down in alignment. That's what I'm saying. That shit was easy. It was an easy influence. You was 10 toes down when it came to you guarding yourself, you protecting yourself. You moving forward with authority. You moving forward in the position of knowing that you're strong enough to overcome challenges or whatever is being placed in front of you. It's something about you being aligned. That's the reasoning for a situation or something playing out. With this alignment, you know, this speaks of, again, you being right where you need to be, when you need to be, for however long you're supposed to be. Again, it's an inner knowing. So that's why you didn't need no help. Again, with the hangman energy, that's surrendering. Gaining a different perspective. It's like you thought outside of the box. Honest, look. Suffering, understanding. You have to be honest with yourself in order to understand the suffering that was taking place. Because, see, somebody wanted to attach an entity to you or something like that, and they wanted you to be in the position of grief, sorrow, suffering, painful, endings, beginnings, middles, just pain. You know what I mean? Like, somebody wanted you to be miserable, and that's what they wanted your life to be structured around. But again, with this understanding, they didn't know how things would hit them if a return to sender was to take place, if the same energy was to be returned to them. It's something about somebody understanding this partnership, understanding a connection. You have honest high priestess, look, spiritual war and attack. Somebody attacked another person with this soul energy. Specific, clearly identifies. They wanted your ass. They wanted you, Pisces. It's something about your energy again. It's giving an entity working through a vessel or something like that. Look, family in the reverse. So it's like somebody was not your family, or this is somebody that you was not family with. When it comes to this spiritual attack, like this was an enemy, this was an opposition, an opposing energy, and this may have been somebody that you tried to communicate with in a mature level. Due to your rank, it's something with this loss, like you still being cool, look, within this loss, and you have a copycat energy. So somebody was trying to reflect the energy. They was trying to copy your energy. Show structure, show stability, show resilience, even though that ain't how they was. This the type of person where when they panic. When they start losing things, they panic. You know what I mean? When they supposed to be relaxing. But it's something thrown off with their stability now. Or again, the Cancer in the reverse. What is this Cancer in the reverse? You have sixth sense. Help needed. So somebody's intuition is not working. They're receiving some type of karma or something like that. Yeah, it's something with somebody's thoughts, somebody's dream. Something went off center with somebody when you fall back in energy. You have craving and Anubis. I'm getting judgment all day. Like somebody needed their heart weighed. Anubis may have been craving this person. It's something about the higher ups watching the actions that somebody was taking and feeling disrespected. One of their own people. Yeah. Somebody was longing for some type of, authority. Like they wanted to be able to stand firm. And it's given not work too hard to have to show strength. Somebody just wanted strength to be naturally within them. And it's like it is, though, is what I don't get. It's something about the way that this person is thinking. They really crave some type of power is what it is. They don't care how strong it is that they think they are, how they feel, It's all about how the outside people see them. They have to be presented as being some type of authority figure or some type of leader, of having it all together. Never having a bad day, never, you know what I mean? Like some fake shit. Some shit that is absolutely unrealistic. Again, but with this Anubis energy in alignment, like, that's the reason why something is being exposed when it comes to this commitment. So it's given the wrong time. Somebody was doing something at the wrong time. Yeah, impulsive. They did something too quickly. Took action in some type of haste, which caused some type of suffering for a Pisces energy or something like that. What is this impulsive? Shut something down and ended something? Say what? So somebody was questioning another person, understanding, and they was questioning what actually took place when it came to this return to sender in springtime. Somebody thought that something was over and done with. They thought that they had done something right. And again, with this moving in silence, it's something with you being quiet or you not being as vocal about a situation, which is bringing karma or something like that. when it comes to this spiritual war or this spiritual attack that somebody tried to send towards you. They specifically wanted you to sell your soul. Give me more with this moving in silence. They wanted you in purgatory. You have a lesson learned, spiritual business. So it's some type of lesson learned when it comes to this person that's not your family, whoever this is, this mature person. They understand the actions that they took now, or the results of the actions that they took. I ain't gonna say, well, see, they understand because they getting tossed up. So they feel a certain type of way. It's like, okay, you know what I mean? That's enough. Somebody, they trying to be honest now. Again. But it was a copycat that has some type of spiritual business with you, or somebody might be a copycat when it comes to a spiritual business. I'm really giving this spiritual business, though, being, again, this hidden energy, this illusion that somebody tried to cast around you when they were saying that you were doing different things in the spirit. That's how they hyped up this cult energy, these different people that they wanted to work with. But now something has changed when it came to this person's authority or their ability to move forward. What's this change energy? You have fears and sickness. So someone may be fearing some type of sickness or something like that. Or with the sixth sense energy, someone may have received some type of notification of a cycle coming to completion. Someone has some type of hidden fears or something like that when it comes to them being sick, or them craving this sickness. Like somebody was trying to wow. It's giving that somebody wanted to justify giving you some type of sickness or something like that. When it comes to this craving, this longing, like somebody is something with addictions, like them being addicted to your energy, being addicted to you. And them feeling like you 10 toes down for them. So again, it was going to be easy when it came to them influencing you, but you was guarded against this person because you knew that they was part of a cult or something like that. It's some type of messaging that you received in your dreams or something, like this person working with other people in your dreams to do things and stuff like that. And it's like, yeah, no. What's this sickness? You have minds. When it comes to Anubis, he taking somebody hurt. It's giving some type of, I don't know what this is. It's going to be some type of endings with something or somebody. They align themselves with this judgment call like they are the reason. So Anubis owns somebody. Somebody in that passage through the underworld type energy is some type of truth or some type of honesty in a situation, like it just is what it is. Facts. You have intuition on 10. Look spared. So somebody did something quickly, but it's given that your intuition was on 10. So you were made aware of this attack or aware of this energy, and you alchemized it right away. It's something about a different perspective. You shifting perspectives. Every time they threw something at you, you took it, you flipped it. Every time they threw something at you again, took it, flipped it. Like it's something with you being able to alchemize this energy, even if it's so simple as you having a thought and you like, look, that ain't mine. Okay, that's not my thought. Shit, you know what I mean? I don't think, or I don't feel like that. It's like it's something with you alchemizing this energy and it being very easy to you. So you being spared when it comes to this partnership or this unionship or whatever it was that somebody was trying to bind you to, that's what they're questioning. Like, how did you get spared? The way that they was taught was if they take these actions or if they follow this ritual step by step, then naturally you're supposed to be bound. But it's something that they did not understand there, or they're starting to understand, find the understanding with this return to sender energy. Like right now type shit. What's the spirit? You got Scorpio. So it's something with a Scorpio moving in silence, or This may also have to do with 8th house energy. You know, 8th house energy deals with death and regeneration. It's the endings and beginnings of cycles. You know what I mean? So you may be moving in silence, you know, when it comes to the way that you move and the actions that you take and the things that you are doing, the things that you're investing in. Like, it's something about you keeping some type of, it's something to yourself, your energy. And it says not telling everything that took place when it comes to this learned lesson. So it's like you're figuring out that you shouldn't tell everybody or tell everything is what I'm getting. It's some type of structure that you're now holding, some type of discipline. Again, you learned your lesson. It's saying you have matured. You matured a certain part of yourself or different aspects of yourself. You have divine feminine in a reverse when it comes to this spiritual business. A Virgo, health, work. I don't know what that is, but baby, yeah, so that's definitely not going to be your energy, though. Because it ain't no way you done fought through this, went through all this, baby. You got spirit by the Most High. You ain't going to tell me that the divine feminine in reverse when it comes to this spiritual business. It's some type of hidden, dark femme or something like that. That's copycat energy is what it is. Because when I come on cross, we come right to this bitch. And this cycle is still open or something like that. Because, yeah, it's some type of relationship or a marriage or commitment or something like that. But either way it go, you know what I mean? It ain't got nothing to do with you. So, yeah, somebody got to do some type of soul searching or something like that. Because it seems like they lack direction. They lack intuition. They lack spiritual guidance. Somebody lack faith. They lack belief. You know what I mean? And, again, that's not your problem. So, it's seeming like they getting tossed up. You know what I mean? In these days. These coming days. You say it's spring. Spring is what? In the next couple days. So, yeah. I don't know. But I don't know what this is with this baby that's over here either. Some, yeah. All right, Pisces. Look, you gonna know if it's, but yeah, all right. All right.